Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age. Woo! Okay, so we just got our, I wanted to say subclass, I've been playing a lot of Destiny. Uh, we just got our specialization. We trained here with Isabella, who is awesome, and I love her. She's a duelist, so that's the specialization we took. And, Cassavir. Alright, we got bouncers. I don't know if I can just open that door. Oh, hey, I see the body bag that we need to get to, but it looks like we have to go through this door. Can we? Okay, it looks like we can. Alright, and... Oh, I thought this was a person sitting here. Sometimes...
Like a Chantry Templars, whoever saved me. I didn't mean to kill him. Can you make this go away?
Is this the same guy? Sal the Grinder. Okay, let's remember that for the next one.
Going.
I could have handled it. Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Okay, I don't think anybody's around.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Get over here then. Oh, you absolute spoon. You soup ladle. Okay. Just, I love when the other rogue says, "Oh, I could help out and do that," and then they fail because they don't have the skills. That's pretty great. Okay. Sorry if I'm a bit, not nasally, but if I sound a bit congested, because I am congested. Okay. Oh, okay, so we deliver those to the bartender. Okay. The warehouse is the other area we need to go to. Look out for love letters in noble and wealthy homes. Okay, that's interesting. So, okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking at that. Okay, we do have progress on that. We remember that. We need to... Let's explore around. Bye, Isabella, my friend. I really like that, gosh, one of these days I'll remember his name. Let's go down here and see what occurs. This may be a mistake. Oh, yep, look at that. Random encounter. Let's see what it is. Or maybe not. I don't know. Got some statues here. Did it bring us out here just... Okay. Not really seeing any doors to interact with. Why does this feel like a trap?
Huh. Let's wipe them out quickly. Quick!
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's not fair at all. I don't know why I stopped fighting there. Oh, you're not dead. Now you're dead.
Oh, right. Yes.
I was able to loot that guy twice. That's interesting. Hey, health poultice. We'll take it. What is this for? To be made into traps. Okay, we're not worried about that. I don't really know how to make that work in a game like that.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Go ahead. Oh, surprise! You don't have enough skill. What kind of rogue are you? What kind of rogue am I? To be fair, this is about the first time I've really felt like it was a problem. Okay, that looks to be... Wait. Oh, yeah, wait, those are metal shards. Okay. Let's... save after every combat. I'm in general good spirits about the game right now. Oh, we were traveling. I find it interesting how the game does that. How it'll bring you out, or like when you go out to the map, instead of having you select where you're going. Is this not? This is where I was just at. Except for now. Hey, this is the lady we need to talk to.
All right, let me take a look. I feared this day would come.
Okay, I feel like that's probably the most neutral way we could have handled that quest. I think... Alright, we just have 2 more. One in Redcliffe and one at Callanhead. One at Lake Callanhead. Okay. So let's continue on our journey through the city. Apparently, we just go back over here. Sorry that I'm wasting your time by walking into areas that don't have portals. Sorry. Okay, we're here. Let's go down here. I'm curious at this point, now that I have my specialization. I keep wanting to say specialty. Now that I have my specialization, I'm wondering how the duel with that knight will go. Gang leader, thug minion. Could you imagine? Could you imagine you're some mook, right? You're just some goon working for somebody, but you don't even get the credit of being called thug. You're a thug minion. Let's do this. Let's fight.
Looky here. Looks like our marks are saving us a trip. How thoughtful. Kill them. We'll sort through the loot after.
Let's do it. Sten is getting beat up on real bad, real fast. I don't want that. I don't want that. Why did I click that? Okay, we're gonna heal Sten up. That apparently didn't stick. Okay, hold on. Zevran. Remember Zevran's name. Let's get Sten to maybe switch back to his greatsword, see how that works for him. Now I need to... I apparently am not allowed to heal. It's actually because I have that bound, and that's not an item that I have anymore. I'm injured again. Jeez, okay. Oh, that's my guy. Get back here!
Shall we compete for points?
Come back here. Fight me, you coward. Okay, Sven, Sven, what game am I talking about? What is your deal, bud? Penalty to armor. Interesting. Oh, I didn't get to land the final blow. Quest completed. Quest updated. What quest? We got a chest here we can loot. Maybe. Yeah, it's unlocked. Or no, it's locked.
Perhaps I
Alright,
could have
you
a
get
try
one
at
more
that.
chance. You absolute bread knife. Hey, this thug minion had an iron ring, though. We can sell that. Just taking jewelry off dead people, selling it. No big deal. It's not stealing if they're dead. Private documents. Okay. I think that's... I don't think that's elf root. Okay, we'll take that. I don't think that is, the item I think it is, you know? Who are you? Oh, it's, one of these couriers. That's what we're
Our
doing.
continued friendship is guaranteed.
That's the other thing. I think that's 3 now. So we need to find 2 more of those guys here in town.
And I'm off.
And I'm off. Okay, so we're here. Let's go over... Why is this flashing? I don't understand why that flashes. Maybe that's why. Civil War. Okay, so maybe that must be what that quest marker or that chantry board. Oh, excuse me, indigestion is suddenly. I'm being debuffed by indigestion. This is probably from that quest at the chantry board that said like, "Hey, troop movements" or whatever. So that's probably a place we want to avoid, you know? All right. Let's go over here. One of these surely will... it's got to be this one now that we're here. Or now that that's the only one left. Surely this is where we're going to duel that guy? I don't know. Look at that route we had to take. Oh boy. We got thugs. We got the gang leader. We got thugs. Looks like we got some guys back there. A guy there. Okay. I wish I could just kind of preemptively strike here. Alright, do we have any buffs we can apply to our understandably difficult to find corpses have been possessed by demons? It's a very potent poison. Okay. Okay, I can destroy. I guess I have to. How do you use poison like on your weapon? No. I know you make poison, but let's see. Oh no, we want skills. Where is poison making? Ah. That's how we do it. Oh, may stun the target. Let's do that. And then I wonder if it'll let us do this outside of combat. Is this it? Yes. Okay. Okay.
We're about to send the boys to hunt you down. Boss says kill him.
It's a lady. It's a lady bandit.
We'll have to wipe them out quickly. That won't stop me.
Okay, let's get more than me focused on... Okay, Morgana, I want you to kill that archer. Actually, I want you to... Can I not have you move? Oh my gosh, I got a box I can drag. So I've noticed if I leave my character alone and don't control her, bad things will happen. Alright. I can't move. Okay. Alright. You go help Zevran. You, sir, you are going to take a health potion. And then you, my love, are going to attack that guy. Alright, now you go attack that guy.
Orders.
You cannot win!
Die, sweet.
Where are you going, sweetie?
Time to dance.
I don't know why you went there. Okay, radical. We're just wiping the floor with these bandits now.
Yes.
I don't care about that mushroom. I wish these, there we go. Regain one of our potions we used. Hey, that's a shield. Maybe, might be better than Alistair's. Who knows? Okay. We got.
Going.
Oh, good. That makes up for the one we used earlier. It's like the game knew. Was this the mushroom? Yeah, we don't care about the mushroom. However, this is a quest. New quest, the last request. Oops. I guess Denerim, last request. Find and eradicate the Maleficarum in the alienage. You found a partially burned journal on a dead Templar named Sir Fridden. In it, you learn that Fridden defied his superiors by helping an unnamed Templar investigate reports of blood mages in Denerim. His investigation led him to a deserted building in the back alleys of Denerim. Fridden's last entry indicates that he's been spotted, and he implores anyone reading this journal to deal with the blood mages hidden in the city. I don't know that I want to know what it's like to fight these blood mages. They sound a bit serious, you know. Blood magic is an interesting insufficient skill.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Insufficient skill? Yeah. Okay. Maybe we will do something about... Why can I not remember his name? Zevran. Zevran. Your name is Zevran.
With this, you seal your guild success.
I think that's 4 now. So we're doing pretty good. I'm guessing the last one's got to be in one of the areas that I probably shouldn't go to. Oh, I guess I didn't realize. Hey, I found the deserter. Okay, this is not a great place to be having a fight. Can I walk past you? Okay, I'm surprised there wasn't another guy in here. So it looks like we got 3 guys. Our main guy is in heavy armor with like a battle axe. I'm gonna do something real sneaky. I was about to say, why can't I move you? No, okay, we need to use this move freely thing. Okay. We're gonna position you to murder that guy.
If you must.
We're gonna position you, my love, right here. And then I will talk to this guy. And let's see how this goes.
Yes? Oh? What was this about? How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, Let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
Okay, first thing, it repositioned my party. That's dumb. Okay, let's just do it. Let's absolutely do it to him. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's gonna be a problem if we don't.
So be it.
do something. Okay, we want to go below the belt. Some dirty fighting. Sten, are you not fighting? Just absolutely get bodied. Okay, see, the combat we're not going guild supplies. The combat's not so bad right now. But I think that's because we're about where we should be. I want to give the game a little bit more credit and say that maybe some of my problems... Oh, I actually unlocked it. That's incredible. I wonder if that was actually... What am I doing? I wonder if that's actually... See, I've got studded leather gloves. They are better. Okay. I want to give the game a little bit more credit in some of my complaints about the combat. It's like I said, there's the possibility of, you know, I'm not leveled where I need to be. I don't have the armor or weapons that I should. There's also the tactics aspect. That could be part of our problem with Alistair. I mean, I get that. That stuff's kind of new for me, so I just kind of it doesn't surprise me that it would be my fault if it's wholly on my end. What is this? Deserted building. This building appears to be conspicuously deserted within an otherwise well-populated district. That seems to be something we picked up off that like that Blood Mage quest, I think, maybe. But let's see. These are grayed out. Yeah, so I can't go to the places that are grayed out, which makes sense. We're gonna go to the Pearl. I think. Do we? Okay. I probably should have checked to see if we have to turn in the quest for the irregulars. You found and dealt with the deserters. Return to the irregulars with bundles of guild supplies to receive your reward. Okay, yes. And like I said, I think we've done 4. Jeez, that's a lot of dots on the map, guys. All right, let's hope this doesn't go really bad. Nope. You come to me. Come to me. No, you come to me. You come to me. I can't move!
Oh, this should be good.
Okay. You, my love, need to kill that guy.
Let us end this.
I don't know why you are just gonna sit here and get pummeled by archers.
Here I am.
You're both stupid.
Another battle like
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's... I didn't realize I could move there. So that looks really stupid on my part. Actually, no, we can't use that one. I'm using it. Okay, we need to heal up Zavrin as well. So many archers!
Going.
Honey child. Sweet summer child. Okay, why? Good actual grief, Morgan. I don't fully understand why
I'm off.
my crew is not... See, Morgan is working now.
I am ready.
Why are these guys not attacking? Okay. That's really weird. Is it because I had... Okay. Okay, are these guys back to normal? Okay, I seem to have messed something up. Okay. Okay. They were apparently under the impression, through some fault of my own,
Yes.
that they should be holding their position. Which that may be useful for us as a combat trick. What is this? Who cares? That was a lot of bandits. Like, they need to calm down. Right, what is this place? It says the city map. Okay. Yeah, we want to return to the Pearl and turn in that Blackstone quest. Jeez, some places you go to walk around and everything. Was it not through this door? Am I at the wrong spot? Okay. I must be confused. It must be the other tavern. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hey, at least they moved. Goodness gracious, at least they moved. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. We made a little mistake, but that's okay. We need to go back to the market district. And that will allow us to also... I guess we're going to have another battle with like 50 bandits. This will allow us to turn in that quest.
Not to escape me, eh, Warden?
There he is.
I would prefer to fight with honor, but over scum like you, I'll take any victory
I
can.
knew it. I knew it. Okay, alright. We're going to do this very simply. Everyone in the party is going to kill this guy. I mean, everyone in the party is going to focus this guy. And it will probably be to our detriment. Oh jeez, what is this? Why can't I attack you? Oh, okay. Surprise, surprise, Sten is dead again. Well, Morgana's out here fighting on her own. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Okay. We have... Look, I get it. I desperately need to go to, like, camp and get my party, like, proper healed up. his second, right? Let's kill him now. Okay, what can, does she have a heal? Disorient, vulnerability hex. I don't see how turning into the spider would help right now. Okay, we are going to... Jeez. Riveting combat. When it's just me making poor tactical decisions. Okay, is he not? There we go.
Now we
You don't look like you're having a good time there, bud. I am spending a lot of my health potions. Not on you, sweetie. Alright. Oh yeah, 2 seconds? Wouldn't that make this guy his third? Jeez, Zavrin, you are meaty on resources here, buddy. Yeah, I don't think going after Morgana was a... I did it again! Morrigan. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Alright, Sten, you useless goof. Get up! Get up. Engraved mace. Cool. Is that better than what Sten is currently using? Okay. +1 dexterity, +1 damage, +5 mental resistance. It does half as much damage as his greatsword. Has a lower crit chance. Has better armor penetration. And has a slightly worse... You know, let's give it a try, honestly. Okay. Make sure we loot everybody here. Okay. What an absolute vegetable peeler. Talking about honor and all of that. Like, literally believing the lies of someone that was at the battle you were at. Like, imagine being so stupid. Okay. We need to go to the warehouse, which is, I believe, back over this way. And we'll get that last body, if it lets us carry two at the same time.
Fine dwarven crafts.
Thanks, Spike. I appreciate your dwarven crafts. Now, I expect in here there are going to be some enemies of some kind. It just feels like that's the play, you know? Okay. Alright, what was that guy's name?
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was here to deal.
Okay. Oh, this guy's name is Shivs. That's awesome.
Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
Okay, yeah, so that first guy and the second guy definitely looked identical. But we'll take that to sell. The warehouse does have some loot. Alright, let's take that. Maybe, let's see if Sten... What are you wearing? Oh yeah, he's wearing that. Okay, steel helmet. 18 strength, okay. Wow, it's actually worse. Okay, well, it's something we can sell. Is there anything else of note in this warehouse? There is a chest over there. Okay. We will collect that. Some fire arrows. Eventually, I might try to start using the bow again, but goodness, excuse me. I'm very sorry. Let's go dump the body, or dump the bodies. That'll be 2 quests wrapped up in this episode. We need to go round by the church. What a great place to dump bodies, you know? Just round by the church, down the well. Nobody will notice. They go to draw water. It's a bit rank. It's a bit stanky, you know? There it is. There's the prompt. Dump the bags. Okay. Morgan, you gotta appreciate how evil I'm being, right? Just throwing bodies down the church well. Okay, let's save since we just completed some quests and some combat stuff. Okay. Do we need to go... excuse me again. Do we need to go... Okay, yeah. There are more left. Okay. Okay, we can't do that yet. Oh, it was this, yeah. Okay, so the bartender is our point of contact for these. Okay. And oh, yeah, we need to turn in that. That's also at the bar or the tavern. Calling it a bar is too modern, you know? I actually don't know really when that term kind of came into prominence versus calling it a tavern. Okay.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a job. Nods discreetly and makes note of the recognition you are owed. Nod and leave. Just, hey, 2 gold. I mean, sure. Oh yeah, we don't need to talk to you. Nothing. No offense, pirate man. Oh wait, we don't. We talked to this guy a bit.
The captain sends his regards.
Cool, sweet. 2 gold. Okay, cool. Quest completed. Look, another, like... I don't know if this is original artwork for the game, or... I mean, I hope it is. Like, I want to give them that much credit, and everything, like... Just look how much detail they put into this room. I would assume that this is... Oh, geez, what if this was originally, like, a character portrait, right? Like, these over here, like, what if this was a character portrait? Yep. It's okay. I will say, like I said, this place is really nice looking. Like, it's a nice looking tavern, but it's strangely empty except for these waitresses that are just like on patrol. But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, this game's 11 years old now. You know, that's fine. Okay. Now, we are going to do something extremely important here. We're going to go to camp. And we can use that as an opportunity to like move some equipment around with Alistair, maybe talk to some party members, and
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Heal up. That's the most important thing. Is we want to make sure. Yes, this is where we want to go. We can't... Part of me is thinking, just because I've played enough games like this, or I've seen enough tropes to know where things are going. I imagine we'll reach a point in the story where Denerim is a little bit more open to us, whether we're required to go there for combat reasons or what. Hold on. No, we want wide open world map. Camp. Okay. Robes don't help as much as you think against swords and axes. Keep your mages at a safe. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you need to be told that, okay. But, yeah, like, Morrigan is wearing sexy witch clothes. She's not wearing armor.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
Alright, what's on your mind, Alistair?
You let Lady Isolde sacrifice herself with blood magic. How could you do that?
To be completely fair, that should not have been my decision. Like, no part of that should have been my decision. Literally every NPC in that conversation was passing the buck to me, the player character. Isolde made her decision. She said, I want to sacrifice myself to save my son, to save my husband. It's a noble thing to do, right? The Blood Mage was honest about it. He's like, look, we can go through with this, but someone's got to die. Like, but then they all turn to me and they say, well, what do you think? Now, okay, backing up a little bit more objectively here, I did have a choice. I could have tried to face the demon directly, which would have involved killing the kid, I do believe, which should also upset Alistair. So, when I was discussing all of that, I actually wasn't looking at the dialogue options here. I was kind of looking off towards my microphone, because it feels like I'm actually speaking to you if I'm facing the microphone. Okay. It was her choice.
She was grasping at straws. Of course she would sacrifice herself. She felt guilty for what happened. But there must have been another way. This is the Arl's wife we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him?
Option 5 allows us to kind of second guess ourselves, which doesn't instill confidence. To me, as a leader, that doesn't instill confidence, like, in your... I don't want to say Alistair and the other they're companions. They're not subordinates, but you are the leader of this party functionally, and it doesn't instill confidence in your companions if you're unsure of your actions. Yes, it was all for his benefit, for the Arl's benefit. He'll see that there were larger things at stake is a little cynical for my liking. Option 3 feels just like a good way to piss off Alistair. Option 4 is not really on the table for me here, but I think I'm going to go with option 5.
I just don't know how you could do it, how you could make that decision. I owe the Arl more than this.
Okay. I'm not going to pick option 5. I'm not going to be mean to Alistair for no reason. I'm not going to pick option 4 either. Option 3 is decent, but we have a cunning and a persuade check here. The roguish thing to do, I think, is to kind of put it back on Alistair. But for me personally, if it was me in this conversation, I would say, like, look, I did what I thought was right, which would be option 2.
Did you? I guess I really have no choice but to just accept that. Just forget I brought it up. I'm the one being the ass here, right? Forget I said anything.
No, you're not. It's gonna... Wow. Minus 21. Jeez. Like, I actually feel genuinely bad about that conversation because like it. That's he owes the Arl more than that. These are people that he's close with, that he respects, and to have that be where things went, that's got to be like, it's got to be hitting him right in the heart, right? And that's just it's a really sucky situation. It is I can 100% look at that and go, yeah, I understand that Alistair disapproves of that conversation. But to be honest, it's like, I really didn't have much of a choice. And this goes to one of my common complaints in storytelling, is when characters won't just talk to each other. If I was Alistair's friend, if I'd been through everything that we'd been through together, and if we were having that conversation, I would say, Alistair, I know they meant a lot to you. I'm sorry that happened. I shouldn't have been put in that position. It shouldn't have been my choice. And if you think I made the wrong choice, I'm sorry. I don't know if the choice honestly, in real life, if I'm gonna insert myself into my character here, letting Isolde sacrifice herself was the right option over killing the kid, because it was her choice. Like, I think me giving the order is a stupid gameplay contrivance, but I think that was the right choice. And I would tell Alistair, like I told him, it was her decision, right? And he mentioned the Arl. Like, what will the Arl think? I don't know. Like, we did do this all for his sake, right? We did this because we're trying to get his help. Now, when he wakes up, if he wakes up, he's gonna be surely broken at the death of his wife. When he learns that she sacrificed herself to save their son and to save him, that will make it possible for him to deal with that in time. And hopefully, Alistair can deal with that in time as well. But I think that conversation really shows why I like games like this. Even though I don't have it's impossible for a game like this to give you every possible dialogue option, or like programming it in to where I could respond, like typing out a response. That sounds like a nightmare. So, like, with the choices I was given, like, I just don't feel like that conversation really could have gone any other way. I understand Alistair's hurt, and I understand as a person, I understand my character's position in this as well. But a conversation like that, an interaction like that, just goes to show why I love games like this so much. And I've been playing this for about 15 hours now, and I've played about that much of the first Mass Effect game as well. And these are my first BioWare RPGs. And I'm just left wondering, how did Mass Effect slip by me? How did Dragon Age slip by me? I mean, I was playing a lot of games when this series came out. And I was playing a lot of games, like role-playing games not exactly like this, but similar enough. Like, I am glad that I'm here playing this game now. But I think that conversation shows the maturity of games like this, and that's what I'm looking for, is an experience like that. Let's talk to Zevran.
Here I am.
Actually, we probably don't really have anything with him right now. Leliana, I wonder if she has anything to say about what happened to Redcliffe. I really don't like that this option's here like this.
Well, here I am.
Why were you in Lothring's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
You don't seem to belong to a cloister. You know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself. Sanctimonious, preachy, like, that's a little bit of a weird, like, reversal. Hey, 4 sounds fine.
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
This game is interesting to me in its actual, like, written dialogue of... She just used the word succor. Like, that is not a commonly used English word anymore. But if you look to an older document like the King James Bible, it uses words like that. And you look at how Morrigan talks, how she says "tis" a lot. And it's interesting to me how their way of speaking doesn't exactly nail them down to a specific point in the English language's history. Like Elizabethan English, for example. It doesn't nail them down completely to that, but they have just enough, like, archaic terms in their speech, or archaic, like, turns of phrase. They have just enough to kind of give you that... That's kind of synonymous with high fantasy in my in my opinion. Like, having your characters speak in this very old-timey's not the word. Old-timey makes me think of, like, Americana, but in a very old archaic form of English. Like, having them speak like that lends a certain credibility to the world they're in not being our world. So what did you do before you were a sister?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais.
Hence why she's a
Tales and
bard.
songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Okay. We got a little bit of backstory on Liliana. I tend to like her character, not because she's a cute French redheaded girl, but because I tend to like those kind of... Liliana doesn't strike me as being someone who's incompetent. I like competent characters. Let's see if Sten has anything. Let's discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
What was that about children?
What were they doing? Did not look like it served any purpose.
Oh, okay, so this must have been... he made a comment earlier when we were in the city that I didn't quite catch, but this must be in relation to that. They were playing.
That word means nothing to me.
What do Kunari children do if they don't play?
They study.
Interesting. So I'm getting kind of a warrior culture, like, Vulcan vibe off of Sten as far as his race goes. So what do they study?
They learn their place in the world.
That's interesting.
What do your priests teach the Emekari if not how to be adults?
This is an actual interesting conversation. What do priests teach the Imikari if not how to be adults? Does the Chantry actually teach people how to be adults? Is being an adult, like the concept, being an adult, mean being a faithful, good person? Or does it mean something more than that? Like, I think it means something more than that. Like, a child can have faith. A child can be good. But being an adult seems to be a separate philosophical concept from those two things. But realistically, a parent does teach their child... it's... I know it's a very simplistic view, but parents are supposed to be preparing their children for the world, for what's out there, to be able to handle what will come their way when they reach adulthood, like physical adulthood, not mental adulthood. So we're going to say that.
Parents, are you speaking nonsense on purpose? If you insist on speaking, use real words.
Okay, hang on. So, you mean to tell me that this Kunari, speaks... I don't think we've gotten a term for it, so I'm just going to say, like, common. He speaks the common language, the common tongue, and he doesn't understand the concept of parents. That is intriguing.
Tamasrans. But the Emekari are not theirs. They belong to the Kunari, not the priesthood.
The Imikari are not there. Okay, so Imikari must be their word for children. Or for young ones, younglings. They belong to the Kunari. So it sounds to me like they have a very... The Kunari almost sound like enlightened tribals. In a way. Okay, yeah, let's see.
Yes. Can we move on?
Sure, like we...
As you wish.
We learned a good little bit there. Hey, he actually approved of that conversation. That's pretty cool. Like, I'm glad that we were able to advance. Let's see if Alistair wants to talk.
What do you need now?
He kind of... Alistair kind of seems like he's angry with us.
If you really have to, go ahead.
Oh, wow. Hold on.
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact. Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle, who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow, and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Okay.
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow. It isn't important. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Okay, so usually in fantasy properties like this, there's a lot of Tolkien influence. I cannot help but see a influence from Game of Thrones here. I've seen the entire HBO series, and I've read most of the first book. I would like to read the series. I do actually quite enjoy the writing, but there is a definite parallel between Alistair and Jon Snow. They're both bastards. Their adopted father, essentially, spoiler for Game of Thrones, their adopted father definitely isn't their father, and they know that. I believe Jon Snow knows that, like, earlier than he lets on. Like, it's something he suspects. But, so they're both bastards. Their fathers were just good men who took care of them, essentially. And they were both sent away to a... I don't want to call the Men of the Wall, I don't want to call them a monastic order, but kind of. So we've got a few similarities between Alistair and Jon Snow, which means I'm gonna call a shot, like, from a mile away. Alistair's character model looks a lot like the king, that died earlier in the game. I'm willing to bet that since the Arl was the brother of... Okay, yeah, sorry. The Arl, who's currently, like, laid up sick, he's the uncle of the king that died at the beginning. The king that died at the beginning was the son of the king who fought off the... he overthrew the occupation of the... I want to say Orlesians or Orlesians. The people from Orlais, the French allegory. He threw them off and everything. So I'm willing to bet that Alistair is actually the son of the king. That like he was like half brothers with the king that died at the beginning of this game. So I'm gonna call that shot. Just because of Jon Snow. The real question here is, does Alistair know nothing, and does he know how to do it? Let's go with this option.
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Earl's son, though, if you're picturing that. I slept in hay, out in the stables, not on silk sheets.
Not exactly Jon Snow.
I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Earl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Yeah, in your defense, you were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Earl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Oh my gosh. Well, we got 1 point back of the massive amount that we lost there. But what great backstory we're getting for Alistair. Like I've said before, I like his humor and everything, but like actually as a character, I'm really enjoying Alistair's backstory. But I feel like we're a bit over time here for this episode. But I will say, I'm really glad that you've stuck with me this far. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.